Breaking news, my wonderful people. Falana has reacted to all that has been going on in this country following the controversies that surrounds the 2023 general elections, the presidential elections, even the governorship elections, and said, see, enough is enough. I can't join my colleagues to rubbish the court. In fact, they can't dispense justice for me. Speaking with respect to the conduct of the just concluded 2023 general elections amidst petitions filed against APC in the court of law by aggrieved parties, a popular human rights lawyer, also the senior advocate of Nigeria, Falana, has faulted the Nigerian court judges, saying he won't judge them. He won't join them because they don't give justice, but rather they are lawbreakers. Speaking during an interview with Channels TV, he said, see, I'm not going to join some of my colleagues who are trashing the court. I go to court on a daily basis, and it is expected that if I have a problem with any judge or any court for that matter, I will write a petition and submit it to the National Judiciary. But I can't because the Nigerian judges will not dispense justice for me. Elections have been annulled by Nigerian courts, and they have ordered for a re-election, even in the case of a presidential election. He, however, advised the aggrieved parties to get accurate data from the beavers machines and submit the report to the court to prove their win. And as it is now easier to prove an election petition due to the technology that has been introduced into our electoral system, my wonderful people, you know that there have been so many controversies following these elections. Now, Atiku Abubakar heads to court. Peter Obi heads to court. In fact, Bola Tinubu too heads to court. He said he wants to defend his mandate. I mean, come to think of it, why are you defending your mandate if you claim that you won the mandate truthfully, free and fair, and yet you claim you want to go to court to defend your mandate? Which mandate are you defending? Other people who claim that their mandates were stolen, you that already has the mandate, you are still going to court to defend your mandate. You know, most Nigerians have really raised eye to this. Meanwhile, there have been so many, lawyers who have been recruited into the legal teams of both Atiku, both Tinubu, and both Peter Obi. And Femi Falana is not one of those lawyers, one of those sons. We have Mike Ozekome, who was recruited into the legal team of Atiku Abubakar to defend his stolen mandate in court. We all know that Tinubu was declared the winner of the presidential election held on February 25th by the INEC chairman Mahmoud Yakubu, who announced the results at the very wee hours of Wednesday, at the very early hours of the morning when Nigerians were still asleep. That was when he pronounced Tinubu as the president-elect. He said Tinubu, scored the highest number of votes, or Tinubu got or secured the highest number of votes, which is 8,794,726 votes, leaving Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party to come out second, and Peter Obi, who came out third. And there have been mixed reactions following the presidential elections, which several Nigerians have described as there have been a lot of irregularities, while others believe that, these elections was free and fair. Meanwhile, the opposition parties, particularly the PDP and the Labour Party, they have expressed extreme dissatisfaction with the electoral process, particularly with the transmission of the results. And the parties have demanded that the presidential elections must be conducted afresh. They said, see, if you want this to stand, if you want this country to be better, that these elections should be, conducted afresh. There should be a re-election. And in the re-election, the process must be transparent and fair. Even Baba Dati Ahmed, the vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party, claimed that his party won the elections, but it was rigged because most of their results were manipulated. It was tampered with by so many INEC officials who tried to replace the vote of Peter Obi with that of Bola Tinubu. They were doing so many cancellations and all. And Peter Obi has already stated that he would seek redress in court. even Atiku Abubakar, he said, see, with the manipulations and the rigging, he is going to go to court to challenge his stolen mandate. And all the, the two presidential candidates, the PDP, the Labour Party, even the APC currently are in court to settle this dispute. Meanwhile, Nigerians have called that instead of all these unnecessary cases, these elections should be cancelled. The presidential election should be cancelled and another one should be conducted. Meanwhile, Femi Falana said he cannot downgrade himself. No, he won't join his colleagues to rubbish the court. In fact, they can't dispense justice for him. He is looking at how some lawyers have been going around claiming that they know the Constitution. Meanwhile, they don't know the Constitution. Even the INEC chairman himself, he doesn't know the Constitution because according to the section 121, according to section 134, he states that a candidate who is going for the office of the president of a country, yes, must first of all, he must have the highest number of votes cast at the elections, and then he must have at least, he must win at least 25% of votes in the FCT Abuja. Yes, he must get at least 25% of votes casted in the FCT Abuja for him to be declared as the winner. And as far as I'm concerned, most Nigerians have alleged that Bola Tinubu did not reach the constitutional requirement by the law for INEC to have declared him the winner. Yes, and instead they are going to court to defend their mandate. Which mandate are they trying to defend now? Is it the fact that they have violated the constitutional, law? Being that Tinubu is not even fit to run for president in the first place before he declared his interest, and then he was given the party's ticket and all. It was Baba Dati who made this known, that Tinubu has violated the constitutional, the Nigerian constitution. He is not fit to be declared the president. Peter Obi won the FCT Abuja, and he got the highest number of votes, just that his result was tampered with. So my country people, Femi Falana don talk say anything wey concern court matter for this country, he don wash hand comot o. Say anything wey concern this court and this election matter, he no dey inside. Him hands and his legs are not inside because he faulted the Nigerian court judges, saying that they won't be able to deliver justice because they are the main lawbreakers. So he doesn't see any need of him going to court to join his colleagues to rubbish the court. He won't try that. But he has, however, advised the Labour Party and the PDP that they should go and get the accurate data from the BVAS machines and submit the report to the court, at least to prove that, yes, indeed, they won the election. But as for him, he is not involving himself in this process. My country people, what are your thoughts concerning this? I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section down below. Thank you. Bye for now.